He warned us many will come in his name. But what if the deception isn't who we think it is? The misconception. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Messiah, and shall deceive many. Most people read this and think that means fake messiahs, people claiming to be Yahusha. But that's only part of it. In Hebraic understanding, in the name of Messiah means they claim to carry his authority, carry his teaching and mission, and present themselves as aligned with his identity and power. This is not just someone saying, I am Jesus or Yahusha. It includes anyone claiming to speak for him or on his behalf. This isn't just about people claiming to be Messiah. It's about people claiming to represent him, yet getting it wrong. They claim divine appointment, spiritual authority, or the right to lead people. Deception can be among anyone and anywhere. The real danger. The greatest deception is not rejecting Messiah. It's thinking you're following him while being led away from his way. The deception is not always obvious, not always blatant. It's oftentimes subtle and religious. Many shall come in my name includes things like literal false messiahs. These are individuals claiming to be the actual anointed redeemer, or false representatives. These are people claiming to speak for Messiah, but teach against Torah, redefine righteousness, and shift people away from obedience to the Father, Yahweh. Or systems built in his name. These are entire belief systems that use his name, but change his message. According to Deuteronomy 13, 1-3, if someone claims signs and wonders, but leads you away from Yahweh's commandments, they are false. So applying what we learned to Matthew 24, verse 5, it could read, many will come with authority, signs, influence, and even spiritual language, but their teaching will pull people away from Yahweh's ways. What does deceive many mean? Deceive implies leading astray gradually, making error look like truth, blending truth with falsehood. Hebraically, deception often looks like compromise, partial obedience, or man-made traditions elevated over Yahweh's instructions. The deeper warning. Matthew 24 is about the end of the age, and this is the first warning Yahusha gives. That's not random. Before wars, before tribulation, he warns about spiritual deception first. Why? Because from a Hebraic standpoint, the greatest danger is not external enemies, but being led away from covenant truth while thinking you're right. Hebraic understanding. So the question becomes, how do we know if someone is truly representing Yahusha? We have to understand the standard he lived by, and that standard is Torah. What is Torah really? Most people hear Torah and think laws, rules, restriction, burden. But Torah is not a list of rules to control you. It is instruction, direction, teaching, and guidance. Yes, it includes the first 5 books, Genesis through Deuteronomy. But also the Torah shows how to live in covenant and reflects Yahweh's character. Of course, we're not talking about sacrificing animals. No, Yahusha is the ultimate sacrifice. A key shift in understanding. Through the Western lens, Torah equals laws and restriction, and grace equals freedom from law. But through the Hebraic lens, Torah equals how to walk in relationship with Yahweh, and grace equals Yahweh giving you the ability to walk it out. Not opposite, they work together. Torah is not random rules. It functions as covenant identity, set-apart living, protection, and revelation of Yahweh's character. So if we're talking about people coming in his name, we have to ask, how did Yahusha live? A closer look at Scripture. Matthew 5 verse 17 says, "Do not presume that I came to abolish the law or the prophets. I did not come to abolish, but to fulfill." Hebraically speaking, fulfill means to make something complete, to bring it to its full meaning, to show how it was always meant to be lived out. Fulfill does not mean to end. A simple way to think about this is the Torah is the lesson, people misunderstood the lesson, and Yahusha, the teacher, came to say, "Let me show you what this was really supposed to look like." He didn't erase the lesson, he taught it the right way and lived it out perfectly. Now let's look at the early believers, those who followed Yahusha. The first believers were not starting a new Torah-free religion. No, they kept Sabbath, observed the feast, and lived according to the Torah. They believed Yahusha was the promised Messiah. They didn't leave Torah to follow Messiah, they followed Messiah within the Torah. Let's look at evidence in Scripture that Torah was followed. Acts 21:20 says thousands believed and they were zealous for the Torah. Acts 24:14 says Paul believed everything that was in accordance with the law and was written in the prophets. Paul did not abandon Torah, he upheld it properly. Let's look at where things changed. We spoke in previous videos about Constantine the Great and how under his leadership, faith moved from Hebraic roots to Roman structure. There was separation from anything Jewish and biblical practices were replaced. The faith didn't just spread, it was reshaped. And today, in Western culture, we've inherited that version. We often hear, "You don't need the law. Grace replaced it. Just believe." We claim his name, but often live disconnected from his way. Now let's go back to what Yahusha said. Many will come in his name, claiming to represent him, but lead people away from how he actually lived. The deception isn't always obvious. Sometimes it looks like truth, but without Torah. So what do? First, let's reject extremes. We don't earn salvation through rules, but we can't ignore everything and call it grace. We don't keep Torah to be saved, we keep it because we are saved. The goal is not become religious, the goal is return to the pattern Yahweh established from the beginning. Torah is not about becoming perfect, it's about becoming aligned. Bringing it all together. Yahusha warns us many will come in his name and deceive many. The question is, are you walking in his way? Because his name and his way were never meant to be separated. We were never meant to modernize the Torah. Hebrews 13 verse 8 says, Yahusha HaMashiach is the same yesterday and today and forevermore. That means unchanged. Matthew 7 verse 21 and 22 says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven will enter. Many will say to me on that day, 'Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name cast out demons, and in your name perform many miracles?'" Final thought. April 1st, 2026 is Passover. Passover is more than a date. It is a reminder of Yahweh's power to deliver, restore, and bring his people back into covenant. You are invited to acknowledge, honor, and celebrate Passover. It doesn't have to be perfect. Start where you are. Learn as you go. Remember what Yahweh has done and what he is still doing. Be blessed.